Ezra and ask him if there's anything that I can offer, or tell my friend here to help us get to trying to figure out how to word it, to please him with the bodies of the dead for him to feast on for all eternity. In their realm, in his realm.
Okay, so as you're sitting there praying, you you get the feeling that he's not really one for, like, he does prefer the hunt more than anything else. So you don't really have to put too much in the way of meat on his altars. I mean, some is always appreciated, of course, because it tastes nice, but do make sure you don't trespass into the realm of giving him too much, because that could be taken as an offense, because he does like his hunting.
What I'm hearing is if you just hack off one of your own hands, that should be enough.
Don't say that, because Bob Short for Robert. he will take his crossbow and he will stab his own hand off viciously.
Good God. Oh man.
While screaming in pain.
What was the other thing that you said?
How to convince him through her God to let her know that it's okay with her God and so forth.
What's okay with?
Being able to give to Nezra.
I don't think you'd be able to assess this through praying.
He can basically when you pray, you're kind of, you're asking for things. So he's asking for signs.
Yes,
of things we could do. They might be it might be overreaching, which sorry Tom, that is a little bit more than you can get through praying. But
most gods don't even the fact that we've seen or they've seen one at this level is just crazy.
Oh yeah.
He shouldn't even be getting a whiff of his farts.
Yeah, the 220s are helping. Have no fear. And he hasn't shown up this time for this 20. I just gave him. He's got the feeling of being careful about how much meat you leave behind, because he is god of the hunt. So he prefers getting his own food. But as to the Valky front, you get nothing.
Nothing?
Clueless. And druidic praying is more like meditating anyway.
True. And then
so that's a lot more open to getting feelings, I feel. Forgive the play on words there. I don't know if that was quite a play on words, not really.
Then I'm going to look to the forest over, and I'm going to perceive to see if there's anything over there that I can hunt. In the name of Nezra.
Remind me with the melee.
I rolled a 1.
You find absolutely... In fact, an army of squirrels finds you.
Am I going to have to fight this army of squirrels?
Fucking...
No, you're just now pelted with a lot of them.
Squirrel swarm.
You're just being cuddled to death.
Well, actually...
No negative energy!
Well, it does not work. The squirrels repel the energy.
I just pick one up.
Sadly
and
there are too
it.
many squirrels, and they just overwhelm.
I'm gonna hug the squirrel.
It's an army of squirrels.
What's the question?
Well, this...
That's only a question you can answer.
Well,
the melee guys, what weapons did they have?
I believe they had hammers.
Oh yeah, they had warhammers.
Oh yeah.
But it would be a 10 overall.
No, you don't really see anything. You feel like the battle noises probably scared most of the things away. Maybe also the gigantic god showing up probably also had something to do with all
the hunt. The predator.
Yes, the predator. Not a predator, the predator.
The top dog.
The predator that other predators are like, nah, you can have it. So, no, it's pretty barren right now.
Alright.
After spending some time praying over them and setting them on the fire, and at this point I'd still have the resist 10 to fire, so I can more carefully lay them on the fire.
You are standing in the fire, making sure that they are
dragging
in
them
the
on.
fire.
And then going and collecting more wood and just putting it on the fire. And I love that spell. That is a fun spell to use.
If I ever gain the ability to cast anything like that, I have a funny idea for a restaurant in this store. You just stand inside of it while it's cooking and just like...
You'd have to set it down though, or else the spell would protect it from the fire, from the heat.
Hold it.
You could toss it in there.
Y'all were here. You started walking this way.
Okay.
But I'm going to walk back to you
I am walking
and
straight
say,
Okay, so you're gonna just go between.
and start helping you. You're still looking through people's stuff, right?
I think by this point I would have gotten everything off.
Again, I'm trying to get there.
For one thing,
No, no, I
the
just wanted
altar
to make
would
sure I
take
had
off.
your route right because
I think by the time with you building an altar, by the time
so
you got done, I'd be pretty much getting done.
Right.
Laying
Right
bodies
now, a
on the
couple
fire.
hours before then.
And I'm going to.
If things carry on, you'll
I
probably
think I
get
can
there a day or
find.
two ahead. You also might find
Yeah,
I
yourself
might
in a
be.
couple
I might
of
be able to
fights.
find a weakness in the structure.
With the wolf, you'll have a level 1
Oh
wolf to
yeah,
help you out.
knowledge,
You now have a
engineering.
level 1 like meat shield
I don't have
while I use
anything in
invisibility to
engineering.
get the fuck out of there.
But I'm going to roll for it.
Okay. Well, if you don't have ranks in
yes,
it, then
I'm
you
going to go up
can't do
against,
it if
like,
it's
people my
better
level,
than
like,
if the
multiple
DC
people
would be
my
higher
level
than
with
10
the level 1.
with the
I
knowledges.
feel so fucking sick.
They're kind
Hey.
of trained only.
It might not be
There's
my
just a weird
level,
version of it.
now that I kind of understand.
I will
better
ask
how
you to
make
take a
a-
look at those hammers and
make
see
an
how
encounter.
if they're worth carrying
Kind of
out.
better makes me just uneasy.
Was that? Is
You
that
won't be
10?
fighting 12 level 7s anymore, okay?
Oh joy. I'll just be fighting 7 of them alone.
I think that's a 19.
Because you're level what?
6.
I don't know.
So, like, between you and the wolf,
I'm not-
the CR of your
I think it was a 10.
mini
I'm not
party
sure.
is 3 right now, so
Should I re-roll it?
Hmm?
Should I re-roll it? Because I didn't see it. I think it was a 10 or 13 or something.
There are fights of
16.
actual CR, then
So
they
what-
might.
Yeah, see, like I said, I've looked into it, I've
26,
studied a little
'cause I
bit
have the
more,
7?
so I know
No,
better
9.
what I'm doing when it comes to creating
So-
encounters.
25.
Y'all won't be fighting armies of things the same level of you, as you anymore. It'll be actual encounters that are tailored for
I'm just glad
your
that the
groups.
only spell I spent on like the other thing was like Featherfall to jump the fuck
Yeah.
off of the.
Yeah.
It's like I got up the ladder. Like I spent that in a key point.
Ow.
25 for appraise on the warhammers.
On the Warhammers,
Or no, 27. You
You know-
got +2 right
Oh, yeah,
now.
that's right. 27.
you know what's really annoying?
You're following
What?
Metro?
No, he's doing it.
Oh, he's doing it.
No, I'm not. No. No.
I was like, you should be getting +2. You're not following Ezra. You're Thrasma. Thrasma?
Pharasma.
Pharasma. My dad, dude.
PH instead of PH. PH.
What did you just call me?
A bitch!
Well, you can't.
That's fine then.
Oh. Hello, buddy. Oh.
I'm guessing the cookies are completely gone by now.
Oh no.
No?
No, they were half gone before I had one, so I just gone it with one.
Oh.
If you want some, you can have some.
I was gonna try one, yeah.
They're pretty good. The Warhammers are 12 gold pieces each.
How heavy are they?
5 pounds each.
That's not
Oh,
really-
these
Yeah,
must
that'll
be,
probably be worth carrying a few of them.
These must be like one-handed. I thought.
Yeah, these are one-handed.
I was thinking like all these people were like the douchebags with like the big ass hammers. It's like no, just one.
Yeah,
That makes it a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Warhammer.
I'm too used to Dark Souls at this
No.
point. I'm used to everything having these giant fucking weapons and just like.
I'm going to take the sword. I'm going to walk the curse sword and walk over to the edge of the corner of the whatever and try to hit it.
Slices
Which
your
whatever?
pinky off.
The
Okay.
pillar or whatever.
Lots of whatevers, sorry.
That's a 18.
To hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, plus, I think 7, so like 25.
Well, his relative.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
Either way, it's not going to hit.
It really. This has also been upside down and backwards.
Bravo!
I'm going to be interested when we finally figure out what it's pointing to.
Yeah, it has to be pointing to an item or a city.
It pulls
person.
the same way it's been pulling, so
Or it could just be...
north that way.
It just points
it could
to
be
a
something.
giant dick statue.
That's what I was thinking, but northeast is the way it pulls again.
A giant.
Yeah, out of game, my theory was a moving city.
It could
Or like
be-
a moving shop or something. That this was the way you would find it.
Giant. Moving. Dick statue.
So, it's still pointing the same direction from...
Yeah, it's
When we got off the river.
Mhm.
Like,
But
10
is it
minutes
pointing
ago.
the direction from...
What'd you roll? Give me perception, real quick.
That's a 12 plus a perception, which is 7. That's a 19 plus the 2 is 21.
You do notice it pulls slightly more east than north than it did when you were in the city.
I will be right back since I'm not doing
When are you coming back?
fairly soon. I was just going to take a bite of that mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, go ahead. This I was going to get back to you in a moment.
Oh,
Well, in a little while, I suppose.
so yeah, I'm thinking the stuff was light enough. We can probably carry all the warhammers and the bows
What is Josh
and
doing?
arrows if we have any.
Squat diddly.
I was hoping you could try to figure out a way to at least knock down some of the cross sections of
Yeah,
the
like-
pillars.
The party's been doing things like the two hours have gone by. What has Josh been doing for these 2 hours? Has she been sitting around twiddling her thumbs? What?
I was not thinking it was taking us that long.
Ish. Well, I mean,
Like
you
half an
did.
hour.
You had to walk around the place, get all of the bodies, burn the bodies. That takes a minute. There was.
Well, I'm putting them on the fire. I'm not waiting for them to burn
Are
all
there
the
any
way.
ropes?
that you
We
see.
have rope.
You have rope. Are you looking for other rope?
I was thinking like I can wrap the rope around it and create.
Answer the question I asked, please.
Oh,
Are you looking for other rope?
I was just looking for rope.
Roll a perception. And then you can pitch your idea. If you have the rope.
3.
3 overall. You do not.
Not overall.
Good idea on the buffalo.
Wasn't it that?
Yeah,
Wasn't it good?
What?
I only have one piece of chicken. I was like,
What?
There's a dish we have at work. It's the crispy chicken mac and cheese. It's
4.
4 overall. You do not find any rope. In fact, you lose some rope.
I might have some rope.
It's gone now. Luna lost. Josh lost it. She's like, I'm looking for some of this, and you're like, some of what? Your hand is empty. And she's like, damn it! She pulled a me basically. She put it down and forgot where she put it down.
But, anyways.
how long will it be till?
Shoot, I forgot what I was going to say.
Whenever they're done.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Since
gonna use fresh.
my companion doesn't have a telepathic link, does that mean that my companion did not go with him last time?
You can still give it orders. It still listens to you. It's just not a telepathic link.
But,
Like it is a little bit more than, like it's more than mundane. Like you are getting this because you have magical abilities. That's the only reason this wolf is following you. So it does listen to your commands and follow your commands. So yes, it is following Craggs. You know that
But-
your wolf is probably with him.
But whenever I gave it the command, I was on this corner of the thing, and it was over here.
You could have shouted
Yeah.
if you wanted to.
Yeah,
That would have been a loud shout. But, alright.
it's also a dog. They have pretty good hearing.
Yeah.
And your senses tend to be heightened in battle, so.
It's a shame that we have to retcon it, but it's a small retcon at least. Do you want me to like move this or something?
If I did not have to stare at a light bulb this entire game, I would be happy.
Luna, will you turn off that lamp and turn on the overhead? And then try and get a little bit more light in here. That way we don't have to have this one. Maybe we can just turn that one on and do this.
This makes Tom very happy.
I also like that so much.
We could turn on the X-ray thing.
There are clothes on it, and that's really light, and then I'll be staring directly that way.
True.
So it would,
Yeah, it also is.
yeah, let's just turn it off.
So yeah, after we get... Oh, alright, you're still seeing if you can knock it down.
Alright, but there's rope in the party. You don't find any in the camp.
Kind of talking to you here, but I was thinking that since my person is kind of smart, she would know how to do this, but...
Knowledge engineering is what you're looking for, by the way.
Yeah, because I do have a lot of knowledge in this part. And I was thinking that I could create a contraption that could somehow knock them down.
Define contraption.
Like rope and leverage and such.
So not so much a contraption, but just like leverage.
Yeah.
Which I suppose is in semantically, yes, that is a machine.
Mm-hmm.
But
And an inclined slope is
Yeah.
a machine, I believe.
yeah.
Or is it a tool? Can't remember.
Like you
No, it's only a machine if there are.
kind of break something down with it, kind of engineering.
I think it's called a simple machine.
I know that a pulley system is a simple machine. I don't know if a slope was a simple
I
machine.
think it was. I think it's like... I think it is.
Simple machines?
Mm-hmm.
Slope?
Yeah, isn't an inclined
I think so.
plane a simple machine?
Oh god, there's like 7 of these sons of bitches.
Yeah.
There's like,
Yes.
and it's like...
With you can
I think-
try
I
and
think
roll
it
a
is
knowledge
slope.
engineering to see if you can swing it to do that.
I'm going to roll perception to see if I
You're
can
one of
find
the
any
only
breaks
other
in the
people that can use
concrete or...
Yeah,
Well, it wouldn't be concrete.
I know, you're...
Bricks.
You're...
Yeah.
Smart person.
The
No,
concrete.
you're
Yeah.
just a jack of
stone.
trades.
No,
They wouldn't
that's
have concrete at that
16
time.
Oh yes, I know that.
They would have mud bricks. Well, it depends. Never mind, I'm being dumb.
Got more than a few surroundings here.
That's a
Like,
six.
since I have all knowledges,
That'd be 18 overall.
But
What would
there
I-
are 12 bodies. If you just drag 12 bodies on top of a fire, the fire is going to go out. So you do have to wait
Yeah,
for some
right,
of the
so-
bodies to burn down. Otherwise, you'll just smother the fire out. Bodies
Yeah,
don't
right.
burn like that.
Do you have any ranks?
No, but if you put them on right, if it's a bonfire, there would be enough
No, you
airflow
don't
and it
have
would be
to.
hot
It's
enough. It
just
doesn't have to be
if you
flaming the
do,
entire time. It would still be hot
you
enough that
add
I can...
that with your knowledge roll. If
It's
you
not
do,
that they'll necessarily
then you
burn
just add
completely.
your
It's that I'm going to
itself.
trying to keep it from
Okay.
turning into an
I'll just make
undead
sure I...
No,
somehow, you know?
I got you.
Just
Like,
remember
like
this.
no, like you
If
could do
have
that without it
ranks
being,
no ranks,
without it
then
smothering the
it's
fire.
Just, your
Still, I feel like it would take longer than. How long are you thinking it's going to take
also if you get other bonuses
to gather and then burn said bodies?
Let's see. If either of them is helping me loot it, it'd take probably 10 minutes or so, especially since I'm not doing the armor. Yeah, the looting, it's just looking through them, and then it ends up being just the weapons and the mask.
You're the
So
only
that'll
one
be
who's,
like 10 minutes.
You're the only one who said you were looting,
Yeah, okay.
so you're the only one who.
Still, though,
looted.
with it just being that, it'd be like 10 minutes for all of them. Then just dragging them over and putting them on the fire. Yeah, you're right, I would have to go get more wood. Probably 45 minutes, somewhere in there.
Okay, and in that 45 minute span, Jash has looked for rope, and what did you roll on that engineering?
9.
What did you get overall? I'm sorry.
9.
9 was the overall?
Yeah.
You do not succeed. You look at the rope for a moment, and you're like, I don't know how to do this. What did you roll?
18 overall.
You find a hollow spot in one of the pillars.
Alright. I'm going to go into the, well, how big is the hollow spot? Does it go all the way
I
through?
forget.
You don't know.
Is it like a trapdoor? Is it like hollow, as in you knock on and it sounds hollow, or a little hollow in it?
Like it's a little hollow in
Like
it.
a cubby.
Yeah, like a little cubby.
Okay.
But it's not very well lit. You just can see it there.
I'm going to go get you and ask you to come over here and see if you can light a little bit of light in there. Since
I cast light.
You can make out. It looks like it goes back a little, and then you can see it go to the side behind more block. So
I reach my hand in.
you feel a spider and a lever.
I pull the lever.
Okay. Another block just kind of pops out on a side, the side that you're not on, but you can hear the scrape and then a loud thunk as
The spider
something.
also gets you a very tiny handshake
it does.
Aww.
as you're pulling the lever.
Well done, sir!
Can't make over that, Jimmy.
The spider is dead.
Oh, I'm gonna draw the spider.
You give yourself 5 XP for
I'm
killing
gonna
the
draw a
spider.
tiny little
You're a
spider.
terrible person. I look at you and know what you have done.
You are branded for life.
Also not doing that. Also, I don't think that spider did that, so you know.
No. But the block of stone did pop out and hit the ground.
Alright, go over, look at that.
You see a box inside where the rock was. It's a locked box. You could say it's a locked box.
What's the lock on the box?
It's a key. Well, I mean, it's got a keyhole on it, nothing special. It doesn't look like magic or trapped.
Like, is it just the typical lock or the ring where it's holding two things together kind of thing?
Yes,
The normal?
yes.
Okay. I go over, I get one of the war hammers, and I attempt to smash it.
Roll to hit. Because
Yeah.
there's always a chance you roll 1 and accidentally clock yourself in the side of the head with a warhammer.
That's a 14 plus...
He did not clock himself in
Yeah.
the side of the head with a warhammer.
Yeah.
Instead, he hits Tom.
That's a 20 total. Because I believe I still have I believe Death Knell is still active.
Yeah, okay. You hit the lock, it breaks, you hear lots of jingling and jangling.
I sigh and say, not this again.
From your backstory or from something we did?
Something we did.
Doesn't sound... It's not ringing a bell.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Bob short for Robert is weird.
Okay. I opened the box.
There's lots of money in it. As well.
I'll show you which money.
As well as a necklace made from some rather interesting pearls.
I'm going to roll to, what would that be under? Knowledge, nature, since they're pearls?
What are you looking for? What are
yeah,
you trying
it really
to do?
depends on what you're trying to figure out.
To see if there's anything special about them.
That'd be
I
a
can
bad-
roll-
There's a lot-
Define special.
That's
I can roll for knowledge arcana to see if there's any kind of,
Magic, yes.
and I can roll for knowledge nature to see if they come from anything special.
Sure. You could
Some-
also
do a
roll
praise to see if there's anything especially valuable about them. You can.
So I'm going to do 3 rolls.
which one first?
Appraisal first. And that's an 11 plus a 9 plus the 2 is a 22.
You're not sure exactly how much this is worth, but you do know you could probably buy yourself a house.
This
this
is
necklace.
worth a house. This is very nice.
At least.
Well, I mean, it
At
can't,
least
like,
a house.
100 gold is a
And
house.
you left.
You left us all alone. Alright, now I'm going to roll a knowledge nature.
I have something that can like fuse together
Uh,
things beyond their will. I
He does
don't
have a
get
valid
the
point. He's kind of got the magical items.
That, and I'm more worried about
I have an
Like,
extra diamond.
becoming
14
lost
overall.
because I
For
became a werewolf
what?
somewhere.
Knowledge nature.
You do not know what kind of oyster these came out of.
It's not necessarily I care about the people
And,
around me. It's that I won't
knowledge
know what
arcana.
I am afterwards. And I rather would not get lost in this territory.
I have been passed a secret note. It is a spider with a bow tie.
26. That's a 28
That's all I
overall.
can say.
Knowledge arcana.
Top secret. God. Every time I hear like top secrets now, I can't think of anything but deadly premonition. That fucking
You can keep it.
Is this a kitty?
No,
Oh. It almost went all the way to you.
the fucking people tag.
keep it. Don't look at it. Secret.
Good evening.
Don't look at it.
I didn't look at it. I
With
always
that
thought-
knowledge arcana, what'd you roll?
28.
You can definitely tell that this is more than a pretty trinket.
Hmm.
You can-
Something about this. It's not normal. It's
Something!
it's off in a way with some kind of magic.
Oh,
I'm not quite sure what, but it is very valuable.
that's cool. Going to close the box. Going to take off my pack. I'm going to put the box in my pack. Gonna pick the stone back up, push it back into the wall. And then go back to the whole burning the bodies thing.
So y'all are just
And then
gonna,
you're gonna take
y'all are just gonna let him put the chest full of money in his bag?
That's what we do, apparently.
That's pretty nice.
I'm
of
going to
everybody.
ask to hold on to the pearl for further investigation for now.
Makes sense. Okay.
Alright, and I'm going to take the pearl to the altar at Nezro and begin looking at it. For no other reason to be than to be close to an altar of Nezro, for no other purpose, really.
Okay. So you're just looking at the amulet, or the, not amulet, but the pearl necklace?
Well, apparently it's an amulet, so...
No, it's really not. I didn't have anything hanging from it. I just said amulet. Because RPG, necklace, amulet.
Yeah.
But it's really not an amulet is a specific kind of necklace, and this is not that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
Alright.
bunch of necklaces. There's torques, there's chokers, there's a whole
Yes,
list
but
of things.
Diablo is my RPG, and that's an amulet one. They
They
have
don't
amulets.
just use amulets, David.
They
They've
have
had a
amulets.
bunch of different
Yes, but their go-to is
And so did the
amulet
Lord of the Rings
this.
RPG. That's where I
I
learned
never
torque
played
and
that.
chokers.
I never played that.
So when we get pretty much finished up here, I'm gonna say let's
Actually, a lot of torque I learned from someone.
head out so we can go find
Don't know if I'm saying.
catch up with Crag.
Alright, I'm going to put the pearl necklace on to see if I feel any sort of thing.
You feel dead
Um,
inside.
nothing really happens.
Those are two true statements.
What?
You feel dead inside, but nothing happens because of the necklace.
No, I said you feel dead inside.
Alright, I'm going to take it off, and then I'm going to come back over and I'm going to ask, I thought we were going to break this place. In those exact words.
Well,
I
we
need
were
help
trying
this
to, but it's
No.
very sturdy.
The smartest one in the party can't figure it out. So
I need help.
so what
I'm gonna try to do
does
it
anybody do? What, Luna?
Let's try to do it again.
You're gonna try and
I'm going to roll for myself
You
to...
can't retry knowledge checks.
Oh no! Oh.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
you roll it to find
Yeah,
out if you
one.
know it or not.
It's one and done.
You did not know it, so you cannot try to know it again.
So what am I rolling? Am I just rolling general knowledge?
For what?
Knowledge engineering.
Knowledge
Yeah,
engineering?
Which you
Oh,
don't
which I
have a
don't
rank
have.
in. Yeah.
Can I roll for general knowledge or intelligence?
No.
Not really. No.
No.
Dang.
Sorry.
That's why the bard was doing it, because she's the only one.
We,
who's engineering.
if we have something that could explode, we could try to explode the walls. I have a flint and steel, although that would not be good for me to be close next to as it exploded in my face.
I have a spell for that. And
Yeah.
don't you think I would have tried that?
Is there anything explosive we can find nearby?
You can roll.
I am going to look for something explosive. Are you going to help?
No, I'm gonna say as you're looking around, I figure if we stuck around long enough, we could find a way to knock it down. But Crag already has quite a bit of a head start on us, and I don't want to leave him alone out here in these very dangerous lands by himself any longer. So we wiped out the place. Let's call that good enough.
I rolled a 26.
To find something explosive,
Yes.
you find nothing explosive.
I guess there's nothing explosive here. But, I say, alright, that sounds good. I'm missing my wolf anyways.
Speaking of, in Celestial Tushiana, I'm gonna say, we're gonna go try to catch up with Crag now. Can you show us, the exact direction he was going in, and then go catch up with him, and then come back and let me know how far ahead he is?
Okay.
I look at you and say, don't you have a spell for that?
She says yes, runs to the edge of the camp where Crag left from. He went this way, and then she sprints off.
Okay.
Even if she couldn't smell me, I mean, I have, like, there's the other K9.
Yeah.
And now I really have to use the bathroom, so I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Alright.
Whoa, exciting development.
And I'll cut video.